They just wanted in. They always ask the same thing. Can we come in? They don't shout. They don't cry. They just stand there, small, polite, patient. But once you look into their eyes, you understand why no one ever should. My name is Daniel Keene. I live alone now, in a weathered cabin tucked deep into the pines, just outside Redding, California. Not a hermit. Not a doomsday prepper. I wasn't running from the world, just from what was left of mine. You see, 2 years ago, I lost everything that tethered me to normalcy. My wife, Anna, was killed in a car accident. A drunk driver ran a red light on a rainy Tuesday morning. They said she didn't feel a thing. That it was instant. But it didn't matter, because I did. After the funeral, the house we'd shared for 9 years turned into something else. It didn't feel haunted. It felt frozen. Her coffee mug still sat by the sink. Her robe still hung behind the door. And every time the floor creaked at night, I still turned, half expecting to see her there. I stopped sleeping. Stopped answering calls. Eventually, I stopped trying. So I left. Sold the house. Found a cabin with no neighbors, no internet, no reminders. Just silence. And I told myself that's what I needed, quiet, space, peace. But I was wrong. What I found out here wasn't peace. It was something else entirely. It started 3 nights ago. At exactly 1:12 a.m., I heard knocking. Not pounding. Not frantic. Just, deliberate. 3 times. Knock. 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 I live off a private road. There are no neighbors. No passers-by. The nearest town is 16 miles away. I looked through the peephole. And there, on the porch, in the pale yellow light, 2 kids. A boy and a girl. Couldn't have been older than 10. They stood completely still. Side by side. Head slightly bowed. The boy wore a hooded sweatshirt. The girl had a pale green dress, out of place in the cold. No shoes. I didn't open the door. But I didn't walk away, either. Then the girl looked up. Her voice was flat, emotionless. We need to come in. We're cold. Please. Her tone didn't match the words. There was no urgency. No tremble. No fear. Something felt off. And that's when I saw it. Her eyes. Jet black. No whites. No irises. Just endless, polished voids. Like 2 holes punched through the world. I staggered back, heart hammering. The boy spoke next. His voice mirrored hers. We can't come in unless you invite us. That was enough. I backed into the kitchen, grabbed my hunting rifle, and turned on every light in the house. When I checked again, they were gone. The next morning, I chalked it up to exhaustion. Grief. Isolation. Hallucination, maybe. Until I saw the footprints. Tiny, barefoot prints in the frost. Leading from the tree line straight to my porch. No return trail. I didn't call the police. What would I say? Hi, 2 demon-eyed kids asked to come in. Instead, I checked my trail cams. There are 3 around my property. Only 1 picked up movement. It triggered at 1:12 a.m. And in the single blurry frame, you can see them. Just silhouettes, holding hands. Staring straight into the lens. Years ago, I read a thread online. A guy described something similar, 2 kids outside his car in a Walmart parking lot. Same deadpan voices. Same black eyes. Same sentence. Let us in. We won't hurt you. He said when he refused, they vanished. But afterward, his life unraveled. His wife miscarried. His house burned down. His dog went missing. He believed they were some kind of curse. Or worse, invitation to something else. I always thought it was fiction. Now, I'm not so sure. Last night, they came back. 1:12 a.m. Like before. But this time, I didn't go to the door. I sat in the dark. No lights. No fire. No movement. Just me, the loaded rifle across my lap, and the kind of silence that feels alive. I thought maybe if I stayed quiet, still, they'd go away. I was wrong. This time, they didn't knock. This time, they spoke first. It's rude not to let guests in. But the sound didn't come from the porch. It came from the walls. Low. Dry. Too close. I spun around, heart seizing. It echoed again, this time from behind me. We've come so far. Don't turn us away now. Their voices weren't just around me. They were inside me. Like a cold, oily thought sliding down the back of my brain. I staggered to the kitchen, checked every lock, every window. Still sealed. Still intact. But the air. It had changed. It felt wet. Heavy. Almost thick, like the humidity of a fever dream. That's when the house began to groan. Not from age. From pressure. As if the walls were bulging inward, like something massive was pushing against them from the outside, or crawling beneath the skin of the wood itself. I backed into the living room, lifted the rifle, aimless. And then I saw it. The hallway. The shadows moved. Not flickered, moved. They stretched across the floor like liquid, sliding toward me. And then I saw them. Not standing at the door this time. Standing in my hallway. 2 children. Same pale skin. Same outdated clothes. Eyes like polished obsidian holes in their skulls. But now their mouths were slightly open. And from inside, I swear I saw teeth. Too many. Too sharp. Too deep. Like something was curled up inside them, wearing the shape of children like a costume. The boy took one slow step forward. You said we couldn't come in. The girl tilted her head, bone-crackingly far. So we came through the quiet instead. The lights flickered, and then went out. I raised the rifle, shaking, breath hitching in my throat. Then suddenly, nothing. No children. No voices. Just black. A silence so thick, it felt like I'd gone deaf. I couldn't move. I couldn't even breathe. And then, a whisper, so close it was inside my ear. We left you a gift. Light returned in a flash, like a camera bulb exploding. I was alone again. The rifle lay at my feet. I didn't even remember dropping it. But then, I saw it. On the glass of the front door. A handprint. Perfect. Black. Glossy. Still wet. But not just one. 4. 4 child-sized handprints, spaced evenly, and low. Too low. Like they had crawled up the door. I backed away, chest heaving, eyes wide. And as I turned toward the hallway, one final thing caught my eye. Carved into the paint of the wall, long and deep. Like a child's fingernail had dragged it there. Let us in. Today, I searched online for everything I could find. Black-eyed children. The stories go back decades, across the US, Canada, even rural towns in the UK. Always the same patterns. Appear in pairs or threes. Ask to come in, house, car, RV, doesn't matter. Refuse to leave unless explicitly denied. 'Cause illness, bad luck, or death in those who allow them inside. And most chilling of all, people who saw them keep seeing them. It's 12:59 a.m. I've unplugged the lights. I've scattered salt and iron shavings around every door. Every superstition. Every ritual. Just in case. I don't expect it to work. Because tonight, it's not just two. I looked through the window earlier. And saw them. 4 of them. Standing just beyond the tree line. Silent. Waiting. I'm not opening the door. But I feel them in my thoughts. Pushing. We just want to come in. It's cold. You're lonely. And I am. God help me, I am. But I won't say it. I won't invite them in. No matter how long they wait. Because the moment I do, they'll never leave. If you want to listen to such spooky stories, do subscribe and visit our channel.